Hey everybody! I got nominated in the Sunshine Blogger Award by my friend Matt, the Pharaoh Wizard. And the idea of this Sunshine Blogger Award is that you get 11 questions from the person that nominated you, and you answer those questions on camera. And then you provide 11 questions to 11 people that you would like to see them do yours. And you support the channel that nominated you, which is a way of getting people's names out and bringing our community together. So go check out Matt's channel. He's got a bunch of stuff on comic books if you love comic books. He's got some great videos where he talks about comic book characters and where you might see them on TV and movies. And some of those videos that he's made has actually given me a bunch of information I didn't know, and I thought I was a huge comic book dude, but he's way bigger than me on the comic book stuff. So if you're interested in comic books and you also like drunk unboxings for Loot Crate and Geek Fuel and stuff like that, so he's got a cool channel. He's a good friend of mine, known him for a long time. Go check out his channel. Description below has a link to it. Question number 1. What is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything? Well, of course, the answer to that is 42.
The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42.
It is. It's 42. But on a philosophical note, if you're actually asking what is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything, I would say the meaning of life is really fun and play. Play is the first thing that we all use for learning. So play and have fun. That's really the meaning of life. If you can accomplish those things, then you will be happy. Question number 2. What is one thing that you want people to know about you? Well, I really want people to know that I'm actually a nice guy. I really am a nice guy. But I'm a very big guy. I'm tall. I'm about 6'2". I weigh about 350. I'm kind of physically imposing, and my resting face doesn't really look that happy. So I look mad all the time, even though I'm not trying to be. And for a lot of those reasons, people don't really approach me. They don't really want to talk to me, right? They judge me very quickly. And so I want people to know I'm really a nice guy. You can come up and say hi. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm really nice. Question 3 is there a movie you thought you would hate but ended up liking? Well, I don't know about a movie that I would hate. I've seen so many trailers and so many movies in my lifetime that once I see a trailer, I can pretty much tell whether or not the movie's going to be horrible or good, or maybe in between. But I have had a few times where a movie surprised me. And although I went to go see this not thinking I would hate it, I went to this thinking that it would be okay, an okay drama, and that's Secondhand Lions. It's a movie with Michael Caine and Robert Duvall, and I've got a link to the trailer in the description below, and go check that out. This is why it surprised me, and you have to watch the trailer for it to make sense, and then watch the movie. But the trailer makes it look like as though this kid is going to be hanging out with his uncles, and it's more of a drama and a coming-of-age storyline. But when you see the movie, it's much, much better than that. I wanted to see it just because Michael Caine and Robert Duvall were in it. Like, if you got those two guys in the same movie, I've got to at least check it out. But they had a whole other part of the storyline in this movie where they had backflashes of all this adventures that they had when they were younger. And the movie is beautiful. I love this movie. I was not expecting that. I was expecting an okay, cool, coming of age storyline drama and see some actors that I like. And I walked out of the theater like blown away. I was like, wow, this movie was so good. So please check out that trailer, link in the description, and watch that movie. You'll know what I'm talking about. Question number 4. What superpower would you like to have, and how would you use it in everyday life? Well, the superpower I would love to have would be Deadpool's healing factor. And it used to be flight when I was younger. I would love flight, and I still would. But as I'm getting older and my body is not, healing, all the aches and pains and things that come with age, Deadpool's healing factor is looking more and more appealing. I would rather have that and just have my body fix itself so I don't have to worry about it anymore. And then I can just go and have fun and play like I was saying earlier. But my favorite comic book character is Wolverine, and so I would like to have his powers, claws and all. I just don't have a real reason for having the claws, like open cans or something. So Deadpool's healing factor, I think, is a little better than Wolverine's, and therefore I'd rather have that one. Question number 5. Do I have something in my teeth? No, I don't think you have anything in your teeth except enamel, really. Some veins, the roots down there. That would be great. But I didn't see anything on your teeth when I was looking at your video. Nothing that glared at me. But of course I wasn't really staring at your teeth there either. So I went back and looked real quick, but I didn't see anything. Question number 6. What is your go-to curse word? I would have to say Scheiße.
You drive, I pay. It's that simple.
It's a German curse word. I just love it. It's the sound of it. I love the way it sounds. Other than that, I don't really curse too often in my normal day-to-day talking. But I do like some of the others. I like saying damn it. I don't know what it is about damn it, but that one sounds good to me as well. All the others have their place. It's just not my go-to. Scheiße or dagnabbit. But I use dagnabbit more as a way of providing humor into a situation where I want to use a cuss word, if that makes sense. Question number 7. What is the best place you've ever traveled to? I haven't done much traveling, unfortunately. I've always wanted to. I grew up on the East Coast near DC. We moved out here to Colorado when I was 16, and I haven't really traveled much. The one place that I did go that I had a lot of fun was Las Vegas. Went there for my birthday in my mid-20s with a good friend of mine, Jeremy, and because our birthdays were like a week apart, and so we celebrated them at the same time in Las Vegas, and we had a lot of fun. We had all of these like things planned that we were going to do, like walking the strip and checking out all this stuff, and we did a little bit of that. But then we ended up at this restaurant that had a Irish folk band playing, and we ended up staying there all night and watching the band, and it was a great concert. I had a lot of fun. Question number 8. Who would win in a three-legged race? Superman and Batman, or Captain America and Falcon? Now, I was thinking about this way harder than I think I should have. But if you go by teamwork, which is what a three-legged race is, I would say Captain America and Falcon, because they're right on board each other. They know each other's mind. Like they would be able to do that seamless. But if you're using their superpowers, then it's obviously going to be Superman and Batman, because Superman would just run across like the Flash, dragging Batman's limp body behind him. Just skipping. Question number 9. What is the average airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? African or European?
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
What do you mean? An African or European swallow?
Huh? I don't know that.
Who do you know so much about swallows?
Well, you have to know these things when you're a king, you know.
You gotta know those things when you're king. But I was curious about this, actually. I was looking up something online, and there's a great article on style.org, which I've got a link to that article in the description below. You can check that out. The article says at the end that the average airspeed velocity of an unladen European swallow is 11 meters per second, or 24 miles per hour. He wasn't able to get enough data for the African unladen swallows to be able to come out with their information enough to get an average. But I found that article really interesting that they actually spell it out. Question number 10. What is your favorite quote from a movie? I would have to say it's, "Anybody got a peanut?"
You've a great gift for rhyme.
Yes, yes. Some of the time.
Enough of that! Fezzik, are there rocks ahead?
If they are, we all be dead.
No more rhymes now, I mean it!
Anybody want a peanut? Ah!
That cracks me up every time. But it's Princess Bride. It's my favorite movie of all time. And every time I hear that, it makes me happy. I just love that line. Anybody want a peanut? And finally, question number 11. Why are your videos the best videos? Well, isn't that totally obvious? It's because these are the only videos that have me. I'm in them. All of them. So as long as it's got me in it, it's a great video. That's all I got to say. So if you do a collab with me and it's on your channel, that's going to increase your videos. Your likes, your shares, your comments, your entire world is just elevated by the fact that I'm in it. That is so stupid. But thank you guys. This was an awesome video. Thank you to Matt the Pharaoh Wizard for sending that to me. Go check out his channel. Now I have to come up with 11 questions and nominate 11 YouTubers for the same thing. All of that's in the description below as well. I'm going to tag you guys on Twitter, and I'll also post this on my Facebook and my Instagram for this video. But you guys check that out, and if you want to do this video as well, you can tag me in it so I can share it around on my social medias. But all 11 of my questions to the people I nominate is going to be in my description below. Check that out. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on this. I had a lot of fun doing it. Comment below and let me know your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends. And I will see you on the next video.